Hi guys, how you doing? I'm not really in the mood to stream and chat with a lot of people, so we're gonna keep it members only, you know, and chill out a little bit. Just look at the charts. Bitcoin doesn't look that bad though. Bitcoin doesn't look that bad. I know people will say, oh, we dumped down, you know, going down to zero, whatever. It doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. I mean, if we had dumped down in any other case or scenario, I mean, we would have been down by a lot. And this technically, you know, this is actually very nicely bullish up here, you know, for break towards upside. So, you know, I don't know why people are complaining. It's nice. Yes, sure, we dumped, you know, we went to the, you know, 25.2, we dumped down a little bit. Right now we're doing the zigzag pattern up here, expanding musical instrument, so I don't know. I don't know, it looks nice to me. Looks nice to me. Like, yeah, sure, it's 15-minute time frame and stuff like that, I mean. But, and you can see up here, like, we are below the moving averages, like over here, right? 10, 20, we're trying to climb the 10 moving average, but, you know, 20, this is still, you know, small time frames. Over here on the 4-hourly time frame, we still got something like 42 minutes left. But we are below these two moving averages over here. It's very close though, very close though. S&P has some room towards downside. I really don't care what. Yeah, it's down by 2%. Dow Jones down by 2%. Nasdaq is down by 2%. DXY is up a little bit. This move up here, you know, totally wrecked me, man. I didn't think that Bitcoin is gonna pump over here. When I saw this up here, or technically we are over here, you know, just down here, so I didn't think that this is gonna, you know, I thought that DXY is gonna pump. I didn't think that Bitcoin is gonna, you know, Bitcoin is gonna pump as well. So when both Bitcoin and DXY pumped at the same time, I was like, nope, this is my CME gap. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, I don't know, like, even though we are going down like this, still, you know, some kind of rising wedge up here, there is still this bigger expanding musical instrument up here. You know, these things move very, very slowly. These are, you know, the weekly time frames. There is some kind of line up here. Let's just remove this line up here. Let's remove this line up here. Yeah, those are the big ones. Right, so you can see this up here. Now let's remove the horizontal line as well. Let's remove this one, and let's remove this one, and there we go. So then this expanding musical instrument into a rising, wedge up here or something like that. So, you know, still got, you know, a whole bunch of support right below us over here. The down. Where is my line? Where is my line? There should be a line up here. Really confident there is a line up here. Was that on this chart over here? No, I must have removed the lines. No, this part over here. So we gotta. So Dow Jones is actually breaking the support. The Dow Jones is actually breaking support. Believe it or not, Dow Jones. Yeah, that was a triangle. So I was looking at this triangle up here, and Dow Jones is in fact breaking the support. And Nasdaq as well. There was this rising channel on Nasdaq, and that's breaking down as well, but this was on a small time frame, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this was on small time frames, so there's that. Let's see a little bit bigger time frames, but you know, if you remove the channel up here, so channel definitely 100% broke. But there is this, you know, support line right now. Let's move this one. I don't know what this is. There is also some kind of, you know, falling wedge up here. Broke up here right now, pulling back down. The quick question is if it's gonna go back inside the wedge up here. At Bitcoin short, that means pump. Damn, John, thank you for taking one for the team. But on this occasion, I think you might be, you know, a little bit okay. Let me see there was a small triangle up here that expanded towards the downside, and there was this bigger triangle up here being created after this move towards downside and upside up here. And there is this one up here as well. So you know, there are definitely some kind of lines that are actually holding up here, but right now it's getting rejected by this rejection line up here at top. It is nice expanding musical instrument though. It's not very steep. It's not very steep, so this can definitely go down here and then, you know, fall through that. You know, when they are very steep, you know it's gonna, you know, blast through the upside. You know, these kind of things, you know, very often just go like you know and then go towards upside, like very steep. But this is not very steep. It's almost horizontal. You know, it's almost horizontal, but it's not. It's going towards downside. This, you know, resist line, double top up here. We tried it up here once, we tried 2 times, we tried 3 times double top, so might pull back up here and then, you know, bang. You're gonna see. We're gonna see what we do today. We can start by asking the 8 ball. Should we long Bitcoin tonight? Without a doubt. But should we also short it? Signs point to yes. We're gonna have some kind of sketchy moves. This training stuff over here is not neat. We got a little money on the account. It's okay. We can work with that. We got our risk calculator, you know, we're ready. What are people saying on Twitter? What is Twitter saying? I encourage to steal tweets from small accounts. Where is it? I encourage to steal tweets from small accounts and write threads about 100x tokens and airdrops. I ghostwrote for a big account for 2,500 a month. It was pretty awesome in the beginning because I was paid to do the research. Then came the pressure to use Max engagement farm. Now everything has to go wild. I'm encouraged to steal tweets from small accounts and write threads about 100x tokens and airdrops. I need Twitter to, you know, upgrade their algorithm, because, you know, there is so much crap on Twitter right now. You know, I'm getting, you know, I follow some people because of crypto, and these people follow some other people, and then I get suggestions, you know, of tweets from these other people that are writing nothing, you know, similar to the, you know, crypto, and I'm like, why am I seeing these tweets? Just give me something that's related to what I want to see. Noara, how did your phantom long go? I know you don't have 0.5 stop losses. I know you don't have 0.5 stop losses. Your entry was at 53.60, right? So this was your entry up here. So I'm guessing you're out of the trade, because this went down, you know, 3.63%. But where was your stop loss? That's what I want to know, because I know you entered position with 15x, and I've been thinking about this slide here, 15x. So let's say you entered position up here for some reason, right? At, you know, 0.5360. How much are you willing to lose on a 15x position? I know, for example, that you know, Crypto and, you know, the Moon and Cryptomo, they bet what they can afford to lose, so they can actually go, you know, until liquidation, and that's you know all the way down, you know, 8%. So they got a big room, but they lose everything, right? So they don't use entire account, they lose, you know, they use only what they are willing to lose. I got stopped. Yeah, but where was your stop loss? At entry or? And how much? Let's say there is some kind of pullback up here, and you want to enter right over here. Sorry, pullback pulls back down here, so you want to enter right up here, right? And you think this is the move, right? You think this is gonna happen next, right? So you want to enter on this part up here. How far down is your stop loss with a 15x? 15x. How much? How far down is your stop loss? 1% lower. So 15x is 1% lower. Okay, so that, yeah, so yeah, doesn't matter. So 1% down. Okay. But you said like my is very tight. I use 0.5. I use 0.5, but 1% is not that much, right? 1% is 15% loss. Yeah, 50. So you're risking 15% on the trade. Okay. How much is, you know, how much of account are you? I don't want to ask you because, you know, that's asking about, you know, how much money you had in account. But it's not 15% of the account. We know that, right? But you're risking 15%. But your position was not, yeah, it's not big, but it's still, you know, still. So say you got a 4,500, let's say 5,000, just, you know, because round numbers are easy to calculate. 10%, 15%, 1%. Yeah, we gotta agree this, calculate. So we are risking, you know, 1% of account. Sorry, stop loss is one up here, but it depends on how much we are risking. So even if we are risking stop loss, then we can only, you know, we can only bet 333 bucks on the 5,000 account, right? 1%. That's why I always go tight stop loss and I try to enter better. And you know, I'm okay at entering sometimes, but the most important part, you know, but when it doesn't work out, it's pretty huge loss. Yeah, but still, you know, it seems like it's 50 bucks over here, right? You know, it seems like 50 bucks, but you gotta add the fees to that, so it comes like sometimes, you know, all the way up to, you know, 100 bucks, you know. And if you got 5,000 up here, you can do 10 times 5, you can do 50 trades. You can, I mean, if you're risking 1% of your account, you can only do like 50 trades, no, 100 trades. You can do 100 trades before your account is, you know, you can lose 100 trades before your account is liquidated, right? Or done. Yeah, 500, yeah, like for some people that's a huge amount of money, for other people it's not, like, but you know, it kind of depends, of course, how much, you know, risk tolerance people can have. But I think 15 is too much. It just moves too fast, especially if you do 15% on something like Phantom. Phantom went up 6%, while, you know, Bitcoin went up something like, you know, 1% up. You know, so volatility, and I don't like trading volatile coins. I have noticed that I don't like trading volatile coins like Phantom, because if I miss my entry, you know, 0.5% gets, you know, hit so fast. 0.5% gets hit so fast down. Even slight, you know, even it's just like a week down or something like that, just, you know, slight pullback, you gotta be really good with the entry points. Like, you gotta be like champion with entry points. Where is Phantom? Up here, there's Phantom. This Phantom, we're actually looking at Phantom. Yeah, so this is like 15 minutes time frame. And, you know, 0.5% is just over here, right? 1% is all the way down there, right? But still, it just goes too quickly. If you look at, for example, on Bitcoin is so much easier to deal with, right? It's still the same. I don't know, it just kind of feels that these volatile coins are very easy, you know, with high leverage. Getting it. I don't have actually a 5-minute break on this thing over here. Why don't I have a 5-minute break on this thing up here? There we go. That's easy. Can we just do it like this up here right now? No, this doesn't work out. Okay, 5-minute break. Then we're gonna see what Bitcoin is up to, right? Yeah, risk to reward. That's also very important, because if you're risking 15% of account, you should at least get 30% back. At least. That's like 2 times, right? Probably more. Yeah, Bitcoin has decent moves, but it's not that, you know, volatile. In your background noise sounds like scary. I thought my cat was screaming, but I think it's your pets or kids. Yeah, they're getting ready to go to bed, so I'm gonna, you know, help out a little bit there. When you get 3 kids, you know, you need to help out a little bit. So I'll come back in a while. Trycka lite på här. Ja, på den här. Ja. Ja, ja. Okay, we're back, guys. Bitcoin still haven't broken towards upside. I really like the TradingView app or program on PC. It's really nice. It's a lot more responsive than the website version. A lot more responsive. Let's go to 4 hour. See if you can find something nice. I actually wanted to long AVEX before because I saw it was actually doing nicely up here a couple of days ago. You see up here, once they get above 10 and 20 moving average, Elon Musk is funny, man. Say what you want about me, but I acquired the world's largest non-profit for 44 billion. Cameo 7 daily. So we want to look at these. See, ApeCoin is coming to resistance, right? It's pulling back into these averages. So this is actually looking very, very nice already, right? So ApeCoin looks like it wants to break, you know, right now you got a, 10, 20, 50 moving average up here. The downside for this up here right now, it's technically, 16% downside, 6% down to the 50 MA, 4 to the 10 MA, and only like 2-3% down to the 20 MA. But if you look at a 4-hourly time frame, downside over here right now, something like 3-4%. It's actually quite large. They are not updating. Let's put some, different kind of music on, because this becomes too sad too quickly. There we go. This is nicer. What's up, this setup? How you doing, man? So I think if ApeCoin pulls back a little bit more, it might be very interesting, right? And you can see up here, I think it's gonna pull back a little bit more. So if ApeCoin can come back down to these moving averages, doesn't matter where, anywhere at these moving averages up here. If you can do that, I think you're good. I think we're good there. But right now, it's sitting on this 200 moving average on the 4-hourly though. The 400 moving average is still, way high up here. Did break the trend up here a little bit. I don't believe it. And it might pull back all the way down here. Because these two pivot points up here created this very nice line. Even though we broke up here and this is some kind of, it's too steep. This isn't too steep. You can see up here, this is some kind of fake out up here towards the upside. So it's somewhere up here. There's a triangle. It might be something like this over here, give or take. Yeah, this looks nice. So right now you have some kind of fake out towards the upside. It might pull back all the way down, but as long as it can pull back a little bit more up here, this actually becomes nice entry points up here for long. And anywhere towards the downside over here becomes nice entry point. But right now it's not any kind of low position. It could be short position though. What's up, Jurgen? How you doing, man? Solana on daily. Solana also exploded up here above the 200, but it's a little bit exempt from 10-20 moving average, so I don't want to touch Solana. And see, Cardano is sitting on the 10-20 moving average up here, 50, but 50 is a little bit low. 50 is a little bit low. Let's check out Sand, because you remember what I said about Sand, right? And the reason I said that about Sand, look here, look how nicely Sand is gonna explode again, guys. Sand is gonna explode again. See this 200 moving average? It was keeping it, you know, from breaking. Then we had this breakout right back down to the 50, consolidate up here. Then we climbed up here, and I said like this needs to break towards upside. It did, and right now we are having a pullback. I think we are having a majestic pullback on sand right now. So this is still right now in play. 4.65% down to the down to the 50, 12% down. Give or take. But you see these moving averages up here very nicely coming in. So if you can find some kind of bottom on this up here, it doesn't have to be on the averages up here. It can just be some kind of bottom. Let's remove this up here. If you can just find some kind of bottom up here. Nice. Also we got this stop up here as well, where we actually hit that. We're just gonna focus on moving averages right now. So here we went up, pulled back, getting these double dodges up here. 10 minutes left and we are getting double doji up here. This actually looks very nice. Then we can just do this move up here and just bounce. So maybe it's already creating some kind of bottom. Let's check it out a little bit up here. Yeah, so this actually looks very nice. See up here it broke. It's right now trying to go back down again below the line. Maybe the line is somewhere else. Yeah, maybe it's still below the line. Let's remove the moving averages for a second up here. Ja.
Jag spytte på något ola papir.
Jag vet, jag bor papir, du måste fråga mamma bor papir här.
Nej, jag sa då.
Tränger du papir?
Ja, och du har inte på mig.
Ja. Är det inte något papir där?
Jag var med där.
So I really like sandbox, and I would like to do something with sand. You can see up here, this already kinda broke but kinda didn't, and you can pull down here, but there is not enough touches on the line. This trend up here broke, but this, you know, too. You can pull something like this up here. Might be that. Just want to have a lot of hits on the line, and these although we got these moving averages up here. I mean, it does look like this already broke, right? It does look like this already broken right now. It's just retesting these levels, right? So technically the downside over here is like 2%, which is quite high. It's quite high. So we had first this downside over here. Let's just move the moving averages for a second. Let's remove everything. We had this downside over here that broke. Then we created this line up here at resistance. And we started going this downtrend over here that broke towards the upside. We have this downtrending line over here. This uptrend up here broke. Then there's this line up here. So something like this. This broke on the downside as well. So it looks like it's turning down up. It looks like it's turning up here a little bit and it wants to go down. Unless this, you know, breaks back up here above the line. So I think this line up here is important. There is also this line up here, but you know, want to touch up here. It would have been better because this line can also pull down here, which is a lot more better line than this line, because this line only, you know, hits up here and here. But if you pull it all the way down there, we get 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Which might actually go back down to these levels up here again, right? So that might be a little bit of importance. And I don't quite like this line up here. This looks a little better. So let's say it's not out yet. This might be the line because it hits 1, 2 here. This is actually breaking big time. Yeah, it's some Clarice, I think. And this looks like it actually. Let's try using these. Let's try to make a channel out of this thing. It might be a channel. Right now we are, you know, just jumping on channel, but this looks actually weak. Let's assume this is a channel. This actually looks weak because usually when you break channel, you retest and continue going towards upside. But this looks very weak part up here. So it might actually pull back inside the channel up here and go back down here to these levels on the downside. It's not the strongest move right now. Let's go this 5-minute time frame. Let's go and see what's happening on 1 hourly time frame up here. So there was this trend up here that broke on the downside. You can see it's already losing a little bit, you know, pace. These ones are really good, right? It all depends on how you look at it. And bigger time frames are more important than small time frames, so might have been some kind of rising wedge up here that failed towards upside, went down here, and it's gonna definitely, it looks like it wants to pull back more. We don't have a bearish engulfing candle yet on the daily time frame up here. What am I doing? We don't have yet bearish engulfing candle or anything like that, but it could pull back something like, you know, another 4 or 5% towards downside, definitely. Could even pull back all the way down to, you know, to 12%. You know, spot buying this up here, you know, as long as you manage to close above these levels up here, you know, might be actually very nice. Spot buying, right? But we are not doing spot buying, we are doing leverage. So there's that. We gotta be happy. This 2-day time frame up here, there was a resistance up here at top. We have to break the where we are back below that. liquidity is down 5% on the day. But I cannot see it downside. It could be at some kind of bottom down here. This is 1 hour, right? It looks nice. Ooh. Nice. All the way down here to 50 moving averages. I think everything is gonna pull back a little bit more towards downside. I don't know how much, but we got a 4-hourly close right now. There is not actually doji, but you know, there is some kind of indecision up here. 3-4% more towards downside. Let's see how Bitcoin closed right now. Yeah, there is no dojis or anything like that. There was no divergence up. There is bullish divergence down here. Because this line goes towards upside. The other side goes towards downside. One hourly cross down here. 4 hourly looks like it's gonna. I think move is still towards downside. Unfortunately. So what do we do with that? Short. I don't like shorting right now. It's already down a bunch. So yeah, shorting, you know, this actually looks nice when you look at it like this over here. And then does another one of these moves towards downside over here, and then pops. Because you can understand, a lot of people are seeing these, you know, expanding range, they think it's gonna go up, right? So you get these wicks on the downside, it goes up here, then it dips below everything up here, picks up whatever the liquidity these people have been, you know, putting up here, and then it goes against them. Yeah, I was reading about average true range today, or watching the videos. So people are using average true range to find their stop losses. So let's see how that would actually work out here. But we need settings and we need values. So average true range. So what they do is they take the price 0.78, 0.78, no, 0.709, 72, 789, and they take away minus 0.00, whatever this number up here is, 6011248, and we get 0.7, 0.737, something like this. Let's put the line 37, something like that, right? And this should be a stop loss. That's crazy. That's crazy. This should not be a stop loss. Stop loss should be all the way down here. But this average true range is for only 14 candles. So we're gonna use less, 50 candles, something like that, since 5 minutes. Oh, so welcome TFN style, man. How you doing? See stuff works. Okay, let's see up here. 655. Right now we got a higher volatility on average true range. So let's do this again. I've been looking at videos today like YouTube, like how do you put stop loss, what do you do? And a lot of people are using this average true range. I don't think that's the right way to do it. Only took me like a year to join. Yeah, sometimes people need a little bit push, so you know, we're gonna continue doing these, you know, trading streams with, you know, members only, so you know, people get those little pushes. I mean, it's not expensive, like it's $2.99 guys. It's very, very cheap. By the way, guys, the TA fan club membership is gonna go up in price, but I wanna keep everybody that joined before to, you know, be on this, you know, still be able to, you know, keep the $2.99 or whatever. So we're gonna see how we do that. Okay, let's do this again. 0.71002322 minus and 0.00656 7034. Just do this and then I'll tell you here. Okay, it still doesn't work out. It still does work out. So this average true range is crap. Like if you go up, if you go along here and you put stop loss up here, you're gonna get wrecked. This is, you know, average candle of the last 50 candles, right? Last 50 candles, right? So last 50 candles up here. But can we do, because you can actually change this, right? Chart. But let's do it on the 4 hourly. Okay. Volatility is quite low on the 0.02. Okay, let's try it now. 0. Whatever the price is, 71571045491 minus whatever the average true range up here was. That 91 minus 0. We are looking at this number over here, 0.02 9857 0 equals, and then this one up here, because this, you know, average true range of the 50 last candles on the 4 hourly. So let's see how this actually works out. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Because you look at a, you know, 4 hourly. I mean, technically, you know, it's nice, but you know, in 2 candles, you know, but you know, I don't. This is some kind of next. This is, you know, the scam. How to put a stop loss. Any kind of video you see on YouTube, how to put a stop loss. With YouTube. How to set stop loss. Where to place your stop loss. And these guys, like, this is the first video I watched. And he was talking about, first of all, he uses, no, not this guy, not this guy.
Has this ever happened to you? Your trading strategy in the ATR, make sure you're
Yeah, so ATR. I think this is stupid. I don't know. I think this is a scam. ATR stop losses are a scam. I think they're a scam. Because there is no, you just try to, you know, figure out, you know, where am I gonna put in stop loss, some kind of random, you know, just put it down here and, you know, it's never gonna get hit. Of course it can get hit, you know. You still need to analyze the chart. So, you know, this average true range doesn't seem to be the right way to do it. I mean, if you got some kind of, you know, huge support line over here, right? Let's say it goes something like this, right? You got a huge support. Why should your stop loss be down here? By the time it breaks up here, all, you know, it's already kind of invalidated. it's already kind of invalidated. So, you know, this average true range thing, I don't think that's the right way to do, you know, do the stop losses. So we won't be doing that, because it's just like, you know, random, it's not random, but you know, it's average candle length over the last 14 or 50 or whatever X number candles, and then you figure out, so if it goes against me, it's not gonna go in first try, but you know, it's gonna go in third try and fourth try and fifth try, it's still gonna get you out. So we don't really care about that. That's not the thing, that's not the thing. I don't think the ATR is a thing, so I'm gonna keep on looking for what other suggestions people have. But I think if you can find lines that are respected, it looks respect up here, especially this 50 moving average on any kind of time frame, right? This is a breakthrough, this is a breakthrough, and then up here huddle it. So we are right now sitting on the 50 moving average. Technically we are on the support, I mean, and we are very nicely on the support as well. So how much down can we actually go over here? 0.43, but these wicks down, I mean, they do wick below the 50 moving average. So 50 moving average, it can tell you that we are very close to the support, but doesn't mean that we are on the support. Like 43 levels up here. For this trend already broke, right? Right now going for the retest up here. And this looks like it's curving towards downside, but undecisive. 2-day time frame. This actually isn't that optimistic up here. Right? And we can definitely go up here, do something like this up here, and you know, continue towards upside. But this is a bullish engulfing candle, but this bullish engulfing candle only managed to, you know, bounce off of the 20, failed to break the, you know, 10 moving average up here, failed to break 10, failed to break 10, failed to break 10 3 times in a row after this bullish engulfing candle up here, and right now pulling back. So this can actually pull back more. Maybe the short is the play of the day. Michael is in the chat. How you doing, Michael? Long time no see. What's Bitcoin doing up here? Still looking at this, you know, 5 minute, 10 minute, 50 minute, you know, expanding musical instrument up here. Definitely see this, you know, do another move. As long as we don't fall, you know, below the support levels, I think we're fine. If we just look at the support levels, I think we're fine. This biggie, because we get a low, higher low, and then, you know, as long as we keep it above there, you know, we get a still higher low, so in fact there's some kind of upshot. So there is that. There is that. Let's just go quickly over other coins and see if we can, you know, see anything that resembles, you know, nice setup or something like that, right? Oh, this is a nice pump of the 50 moving average. Right now pulling back into this moving averages. Should be really nice. There's something else up here, down there. This is actually quite volatile. You could say this is a, you know, failure up here as well. Nothing's actually on the bottom. You see this move. This is a bullish move. This is a bullish move. This is just, you know, pulling back. This is also, you know, nice. There is no curvature up here. There's maybe slight curvature up here, but it just goes, you know, slight up there. And this is also a bullish move up here. You can see how it's, you know, turning down. So all of these moves have been actually, you know, pretty decent bullish moves. So I would assume this is actually bullish. I would assume. The big question is when this pullback is gonna end. Right now it's sitting on the, you know, 50, 10, 20. It's just not sitting on the this 30 minutes time frame. Maybe I'll let it move down into these moving averages. See up here, went sideways up here, start climbing, moving averages up here. Try to go up and then back below down there. Hit 200 moving edge, bounced off that right now, pulling back down to the moving averages over here. ETV is actually on Bybit. So we can always long ETV or short ETV. But I don't want to short anything because I am not, you know, willing to go against the trend just because we are having a pullback. I'm not willing to do that. This over here is bearish engulfing candle on the 2-day time frame though. Back below moving average. Right now it's coming back down, but still 1 day and 20 minutes left, so kind of scary that the 50 moving average has been, you know, nice support for a while. Let's see weekly time frame up here. We don't have anything in weekly time frame. This actually weekly time frame, it actually looks nice. If you just look at it like this over here. I mean, downside still, you know, something like 6% down here to the 10 moving average. But weekly time frame is nice. Should not have anything on the weekly there. Just a lot of these wicks. Let's just remove the wicks for a second. You know, when you remove the wicks, it's a lot easier to see what price is actually doing, right? There was some kind of support level up here. There's some kind of support level up here, right? This move over here is going something like this up here towards the upside. Depends on how you draw it. Maybe it's all the way up here. Let's try to break up here. Pull back down here. Can actually be extended all the way up there, but right now we're just using looking at closes. Let's pop back the Can you look at a chart like this over here? Oh, this looks weird. Yeah, probably not. Be used for something. This is a channel over here. bit so. I don't know. There is no clear-cut pattern over here. Maybe it's generally big patterns. So this goes towards upside up here. This broke. Broke over here. Maybe some place up here where it actually breaks. Maybe it's that one. Oh, I've seen this before. Let's do that. So weekly head and shoulders, interesting. What do you see weekly? Oh, yeah, I heard, you know, this, you know. No, I don't see. I know that, you know, the moon is talking about weekly head and shoulders and stuff like that up here. I don't know if it's the moon or somebody else. I don't see any shoulders up here. Maybe something like this up here. Yeah, something like this up here. But then we already broke, because if you draw the line up here, it's something like this up here, right? I mean, technically it could be that, like any kind of pattern, you know, something like this people are calling head and shoulders, but you know, there should be clear, you know, clear move towards certain resistance that should be, you know, same side. They shouldn't go something like this up here, you know, boxes and stuff like that. I don't think so, at least. I don't think so, at least. It should be a quick move towards some kind of resistance. You turn it around up here, it just, you know, I'm just not seeing it. Like, if you turn it around up here, sure. This went up here, did this move up here, broke towards downside, pulling right now back. It might do another one of these moves where we do this, right? So the spring can definitely come, guys. The spring can definitely come. Maybe. Like if you look at this, I mean, you've seen these kind of patterns before. You go in some kind of big impulsive move, you go into some kind of consolidation pattern up here at the top. Right, you go into some kind of consolidation pattern at the top, then you break down. There's probably moving average up here, right? There's moving average right now. You test that right now, holding that. You can still do this, you know, this move up here where you go into these moving averages again, then break down. Or you could just break up here and then, you know, continue bleeding towards the downside. Like, but this move up here, you know, to back test some kind of 20k to the moving averages can definitely happen, like over here, right? To something like this and then, you know, down. But this already looks broken, right? So you're gonna do like this up here and then go to 11k and then down. But I don't see head and shoulders pattern. Okay, let's focus on stuff that we can actually, you know, see. This is very easy to see, right? The ETV is not easy to see, but this is easy to see. And if we can see it, everybody can see it, right? Yeah, this is nice channel. Channels give you, you know, very easy and fast perspective on things. Let's assume this is, but this is rising channel. This is not falling channel, right? They got it up here. If it breaks this towards upside, it's nice, right? Let's see how this looks on daily time frame. Let's see we're moving average up on this thing up here. Yeah, because sure, why not? AVAX is the game, play of the game, play of the time. But just had this big move towards the resistance up here, so you know, 7% move right now, pulling back down here, you know, 5.5%. See how it's going up here. It's actually very bullish. Bitcoin is dropping down like we kind of expected up here. I think that all crypto is so many bots, so charting is difficult, don't you? Yeah, but even the bots follow, you know, certain rules and patterns. So there is a doji down here, but we didn't bounce on the doji. If you look just at this last part over here, the resistance up here, might be expanding musical instrument, which means that, you know, this bottom down here might actually hold, bounce up and go all the way up there, right? Hopium, guys, hopium talking. Let's see where the big support and resistance levels are. Market's tanking. Greg Dickerson says market's tanking of Fed rate and recession fears. What is he talking about? Are markets in fear? Major support levels. Major resistance levels. At least the next ones. Major support level. 200 on the daily time frame. Top there. This one up here that we are breaking and down here. There's a lot of gameplay in between up here. A whole bunch of support levels. Hexy bastard. 369 bucks. Hey man, can you look up Poor Pleb? Aka PP. Is PP on TradingView? PP is actually on TradingView. Don't make me look at Uniswap stuff. Poor Pleb. Why is this thing over here? Get it yeah, meme coins, man, meme coins. I don't know what this is. Right now, pumping big time. Are you shilling a coin, man? 86% up. These coins, guys, these Poor Pleb, these meme coins, these scam coins, right? There is Discord groups for these kind of coins, and these people on Discord, they make new coins, they shield around, they go to, you know, different YouTube channels, they, you know, tell, you know, people like me, hey man, check this coin, check that coin, does it look good, does it look, and I go say, yeah, this looks good, this is pumping, right? No, this is a meme coin, this is probably some kind of scam coin. The name itself gives it away, Poor Pleb. There is no fundamentals, there is no nothing, it's pumping because, you are pumping the coin, you know, and people are gonna get scammed. Don't ask me to check scam coins, man. It's not cool. But thanks for the 369 bucks, I appreciate it. I mean, Bitcoin can definitely pull down a little more. Still pulling down. It has this. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Did I miss it? Oh man, maybe. What kind of down? 2.6. Oh man, let me see volume up here. Let's see a double touch up here. Let's see, let's double tap it. We already double tapped it. Did you see that? Because this is some fake out. This is bearish engulfing candle. This is a fake out, right? And then as soon as I saw it, maybe it was a little bit late, but if Bitcoin does that, there's a whole bunch of resistance right below us up here. Important resistance level as well. So it came into that, bounced, consolidating up here. It's 1.4 down right now. By the time you see something nice, soon as Bitcoin pumps a little bit, everything pumps big time. So we didn't get that one here. Matic bullish engulfing on 5 minutes. No, it still doesn't look that, you know, convincing on 4-hour time frame, but 4-hour time frame is a lot of, you know, 4-hour time frame is a lot of, you know, way to go. Didn't the Ethereum Classic pump today? Altcoin. Rejection, rejection, rejection. If it stands like this, still 3 hours left to go. See this big, you know, it climbs slowly and then pops. Pops. That can be good. Can this be good? I don't think this is good. These slow climbs into dump, slow climb into dump, slow climb into dump, and then these, you got a lower highs, and up here there was higher high, but the trend broke on the last part up here. No, it does not look that, you know, optimistic. Shiba has this very nice line though. There's a bearish engulfing candle trying to go up right now, pulling back down again. Some daily in the 4 hour. Maybe you should wait for a pump and then short the heck out of it. But like I said, I don't want to short this market. I don't have a good feelings for a pump, but Bitcoin can surprise. Chillout Trading. Yeah. I don't think the pump is right now. Just there, just right now. I don't think the pump is in the books just right now. B Pro, this pumped like big time today, yesterday, 100%, and it's pulling back right now, 60% down since yesterday. I was looking at Aptos. I'm a little bit unsure where this line should be. It's down here that we are above, but I never like when you have some kind of channel, right? And you break out of the channel, price should continue doing some other move, right? But when you start, you know, hugging the same channel from the bottom, from the top side up here, it's very easy to fall back inside the channel. I think Chili's looked good up here on the daily time frame or something like that. Yeah, Chili's looked good on the daily time frame. But you know, guys, every time people are in fear and we dump even a bearish engulfing candle, you can just pump again, right? That might show bullishness. Wow, look how nice it's sitting down here on the moving averages. 0.88 is not that far down. So let's see if we can actually long Chile up here. There's 50 moving average up here, 50 important. I actually liked Chile's earlier today. maybe something like this, right? So let's find where the, you know, major support levels are on this thing up here. I don't think we're gonna go down to 10 moving average because we are already down there. So the 50 moving average up here, how far down is the 50? It's 5% down. Maybe a short scalp. It's coming down to these, you know, bottoms down here. So people longed up here. Right now they're putting the, you know, 200 moving average maybe down here. So you see a big fast move down. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, this lose 4, but oftentimes it does another one of these moves. I think he might do another big move down. Let's just focus on the small time frames, because big time frames not giving us anything much right now. This looks like a distortion pattern up here if I ever saw one. This can actually be longed. Because if this thing breaks, do you know how bearish you have to be to break this thing over here? Do you know how extremely bearish we have to be to break it down here? We have to be extremely, extremely bearish to break it down here. If you do break down here, I mean, then we are extremely bearish, right? But at least something is going, you know, this is, you know, big fast move down. And right now doing this up here. Can you break it down here? You can. But let's see volume up here. Volume kicked in. Chain link. Maybe it's sitting on support. Maybe that's why it bounced. Let's do chain link. Where is link? There's link over here. I wanna skip this on Bitcoin. We'll see. Because if this there's not a lot of, you know, volatility up here, but It's outside of this falling channel towards the downside here. It's already going this up here. I think we can long chain link. Right now it went up a little bit up too high though. I'll do link USDT buy with. Yeah, this is nice. Maybe. Let's see up here how it's. We have 5-second charts up here. Yeah, there is volume. We didn't pick up this thing over here, but you know, 0.5. This 5-second move. Good evening, Mr. Murphy. Are you up or down? Nothing right now. We're just watching and chilling. Let's see up here. He's failing to do anything useful. Who's doing this? This should be a long on Bitcoin over here, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? He's gonna have a weak down. Am I crazy? Are we on the support? Are we gonna bounce off this thing over here? Where is the line? Are we gonna see a weak down over here and then bounce right back up here? Is this gonna happen? Is this gonna be, you know, scam week 2% down from the support? Almost downside up here, but this thing, but it's not. It's only this first one, right? Yeah. It's coming into the resistance up here. We broke towards downside. We should actually be very bearish, but because of this huge buying, you know, volume up here. I think Bitcoin is a safer bet. Let's check out the Bitcoin up here. Yeah. I don't know. If Bitcoin falls down here, you know, something like 21, 24, 1, I think a lot of stuff might actually be a long. But it doesn't look like it wants to do it right now. Not right now. This week down here. This week down here. Let's take a 5-minute break. Sorry for keeping you waiting, I had to make me some food. I've been thinking a little bit. Let's just wait for Bitcoin to drop down, see some volume kick in, and then long that. No, we need volume. There is no volume on this move. I don't think this pump up here is real. Because in this move up here, there's a lot of support over here, so a lot of people are longing up here, but the liquidity is below. So I think it's gonna, you know, try go up here, break down, even pass this down here, maybe not to pass down this slab here, maybe up here, and down here, maybe all the way down to the bottom, and then go up. But we need to see some volume kicking in. We need to see some kind of, you know, stop losses, because right now a lot of people are putting their stop losses right down here. Yeah, scam pump. It's going good, mate. See these bottoms down here? None of which are actually, I mean, a lot of people are longing here, but this is not a place to long. I've seen, I mean, oftentimes it dips below these levels. You would think that this place up here is a very good place to long. It might be that, because if it starts breaking up here, it might go higher. I just don't believe it. How you doing, Mark? Cryptofire, good afternoon, man. What's up? See how it went to the resistance, and right now it's bleeding on the moving averages. This often tends to break down. Often. There's no such thing as certainty, but often. There you go. Why am I... value. I don't have 240,000. There we go. No, it actually bounces. We'll see. It is important support though. But the volume is just so and so. And there was no volume up here, and then the volume kicked in on this move down here. Consolidation volume, and right now it's going back up again. Well, I don't believe it. It looks legit though. Yeah, but the bigger trend is towards upside. I agree with you, CryptoFire. The bigger trend is towards the upside. So the trend is technically towards the upside. So even though we are looking at 5-minute time frame, we should still look towards the upside, not downside. I mean, there have of course been very nice shorting, you know, days up here, but you know, the greens are a lot bigger than the red candles. The red candles are not that big compared to the green ones, right? So we had a big green candles, big green candle, but these red ones, although they did, this one had a big wick towards the upside, they're not as big as green candles. Yeah, but I think that you know, we should still be focusing on the long, not on the short, because the trend, you know, is still towards the upside. This part over here is still trending towards the upside. How much is this? The same move down here, 1.2%. Yeah, 24.2. 24.2, yeah, it's down here. That's not what I'm looking at. 24.2 down here. Now let's see the volume up here. The volume is a lot nicer because although there's not much volume on Bybit, you can definitely see these, you know, outliers very easily, right? Bart Simpson's pattern. Yeah, it could be that. Oh, man. Let's draw this. Nah, I'm not in any trades. I got nothing. I got stopped out on the Bitcoin. I was up like 10% and then got stopped out on the Bitcoin trade today. So there's that. Let's draw this triangle. Oh, sorry about that. Over here. Anyway, so we are looking for volume right now. Doesn't matter whether that's down here or down there. We're looking for volume. But the volume is still not kicking in. I was lucky enough to break even getting up. Nice. It's always nice when your trades goes against you, but you know it gets back up there so you can get out. Wait for the double bottom. Interesting. This one up here, I mean that's still the, you know, the place down here at, you know, 24.2 or something like that. But I want to see volume is picking up a little bit, so I think it's getting close. There we go. See up here. Let's go to 5-second chart. It already happened. Okay. that was crappy volume. Let's see. I don't think it's done just yet. I mean, we did get volume, but yeah, wow, that was a huge volume up here. See, 5-minute time frame. But it's not like this up here, but you know, are we gonna get that? Let's see. I think we can do better. I think we can do better volume than that. It's around 23 down here. I think we can do better volume. This like, see this line up here. I think once it goes, you know, inside up here and then breaks down, you know, you get a lot of volume and then it bounces back up, right? Of course, if it doesn't look like this and then it bounces back up. I mean, I'm willing to lose the trade if that happens. But it is down. I mean, it is some kind of volume. Like, it's not like zero volume or anything like that. You see up here. 5-minute close. Do we have 10 minutes up here close? 15 minutes close. I think we can do another push down. I mean, it doesn't look that strong just yet. It's close. I think he needs to break this line down here. I think that, yeah, the volume is just not enough. Yeah, it's very close, but I want to see. I mean, you saw how the volume kicked in up here, right? But it, you know, it just came up here and then, you know, just kicked in immediately, right? And there is definitely volume coming in, but we don't have that, you know, liquidation volume. And I would like that, you know, oftentimes on these small time frames, you will see that, you know, that volume kick in, and you will see price explode. And oftentimes that happens. It just kind of pushes it slowly towards downside, and then suddenly it explodes, and then it's game over. There we go, that might have been it, right? Hit down the, let's see, 5-second time frame. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, I don't know. It's too long, but it probably isn't. Right, it did break down, but let's move here. still didn't break down, so I'm a little bit you know, it looks sketchy. It looks sketchy. But it's moving up, so it's okay. I don't know. I'm a little bit, you know, because the volume, you can see up here on this move towards downside, the volume increased 5-minute time frame. There was definitely volume, but and there was a big wick out of this, you know, very important level, and we are moving a little bit towards upside, but I'm still unsure. So I'm hoping that, you know, we did right. Nah, it's not. This should have not pulled back down there again. No, this is not it. No, that's not it. Christ. Gotta get out the trade. How much is downside over here? 0.5% up there. Nah, this is not it. We gotta get out. If this doesn't right now bounces us up, I don't know what will. Let's just get out of the trade. Yeah, it looks weak. What do we lose on that trade? Like 30 bucks, 36 bucks, yeah, okay. But I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. That's the thing. You see down here, it just not, you know, it's not doing that move. And the volume is still low. The volume is still low. I mean, they got 3 red candles up here. This 5-minute time frame up here. The volume is increasing. I think it needs to break. See up here. Maybe that was the move. I'm so unsure. That's lower than previous bottom volume, so perfect at the bottom. I just long reaching. Nice. I think it needs to break, because right now every time it hits the support it bounces, but I think it needs to break this level towards downside, get huge volume, and then you know, recover. I might be wrong with this one, right? But it still doesn't look that strong. So it's pushing it down up here in this channel up here. Go all the way down to, you know, 24.8, 24.9 or something like that, right? See, it won't do that. It is a fast move up here. Yeah. How much downside do we have over here? 0.5 or something like that. It's pretty much good for me now. Let's see that one last push down. Outside. Why doesn't it want to go outside? I think it needs to go outside down here. Right now it's coming very close, but I think it can do one more push outside. 24.08 or something like that, right? If it falls down up here, If it gets out over here, then we get the volume. There is a little bit of volume up here, but you know, this 5-second time frame, and they're not pushing that hard up. So let's wait. I'm a little bit unsure whether this is it, because oftentimes, you know, it will break the most, you know, important trend line. It will break all the trends immediately, and then you see up here, it's not that strong. Pushing still towards the downside, right? Yeah. It might be some kind of, you know, very slow hit and, you know, reverse, you know, pattern up here. I mean, that can definitely be happening. It is very close to some kind of bottom down here, right? But I'm thinking it's gonna go down here, then break down. There will be volume, and it will be, you know, just as high as this up here, I think. It's gonna push up a little bit before it tries to get down. I don't know. It's just consolidation up here. Market make most by Bitcoin much cheaper. I mean, they might want to do that. I don't see, you know, if even up here, you know, imagine bottom down here and, you know, the volume is so low. This was definitely going to push down below these levels. I think it needs to go outside that thing, right? You're gonna have some kind of decent pump. Did you miss the trend up here? Let's be on the sure side. There is this one up here. It will be this one, but this one already broke it. Below 24.1 or something like that, I think. Houdini's putting what's up. I got a wicked out on it, yeah. So we definitely have a strong downtrend over here that needs to be, you know, if you're gonna stop this downtrend, this line over here needs to break. 10 moving average on the 1 minute needs to break towards the upside, right? Because right now this is, you know, pushing down, and we did have a nice volume down here. But is this enough? I mean, it is kind of, you know, big volume, but it's not breaking just kind of yet. A lot of buying came in into this candle up here, you know, around 24.2, push down, and right now it's breaking this trend up, so it needs to get rejected by this trend up here. So we're gonna see. Maybe we missed it, right? Are we gonna live till see another day if we missed the trade? Yeah. Everything can go down another. Of course, always. See small time frames up here. But it's not just pumping towards the upside. It kind of, you know, even on the 5 second time frame, it just kind of looks weak. Is this, you know, cup and handle pattern over here we just witnessed? Failed cup and handle pattern. Nah, it looks weak. It's kind of in 5 second time frame up here. See, as soon as it went back inside this, you know, wedge up here, there came some kind of buying, but it kind of went below. So whoever was buying or selling, you know, the bears definitely, I think, won up here, trying to win. Like going outside of the wedge. If this is a recovery, it's a very, very, you know, crappy recovery. It's such a slow one. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe it. Like, it can go up here again, whatever. But it's such a slow recovery. This increase in speed up here, right? Try to break that and fell down. It might have been the bottom, like I could be wrong, but it's such a slow ass recovery, like it's really, really slow. This on Qcoin, there was this, you know, this week up here there was a lot of volume as well. Yeah. Just kind of brace it up slowly. Yeah, maybe we missed the button. I'm a little bit unsure. These are small time frames, so a lot can change very, very fast. We got a 1 hourly up here. There's no divergence on the 1 hourly. If it pushes back a little bit up, there might be 4 hourly that is pushing down to 40 levels down here. Did it hit 50 MA? Nah, not even close. Because if it goes out of this channel up here, still come down to the same bottoms down here. If it does that, it can go and then it can, you know, crash through. Protect your assets. Yeah, we're just having fun, man. No problem. We're just having fun. We lost 36 bucks. That was kind of crappy. This was kind of terrible trade. We should just focus on a level and not watch. But you know, I wanted to do this with volume because I thought really that this, you know, this trend line up here is gonna get broken. We're gonna get stupidly high volume, and then you just buy that in a, you know, V-shaped recovery towards the upside. Sometimes it does happen. Seen it before. Did it before. Coinbase lost 2.62 billion in 2022. How can you lose money? Your exchange, how do you lose money? I don't get it. Yeah, that 20 Samba's pocket. No, it's mostly fees, so I 20, you know, Bybit's pocket. It's mostly fees. I mean, it was decent volume. I mean, you know, if you look it up here, like it was, you know, decent volume on 5 minutes time frame. Like it was very nice. And every time we had these kind of volumes up here, you know, it was some kind of bottom. So, you know, we could have long that. This is some kind of top volume up here. But I don't trust it just yet. I don't know why, but I don't trust it just yet. I don't trust it just yet. I mean, it came down to the targets and everything, right? So, you know, I don't know why we are being... We just kept our position open. We've been up like a ton right now. Not actually, yeah, over here. Like we FOMO closed our position. No, it was up here. But you know, you would have to suffer something like you know, I don't know, 1% down. Yeah, this is the bottom down here. There is also another line up here. It's just holding it. Yeah, on the dollar. I was watching this one as well. It went below that one. Doing this without any kind of divergence up here or anything like that. Yeah, there is slight divergence on the 1 hourly up here. I don't think his lines for... What is this? Mr. Payo? Who's Mr. Payo? Are you Mr. Payo, Rafael? So Mr. Payo is posting stuff up here. Minus support, and I'm expecting to hold this and break triangle. So these two up here, yeah. So his support actually held on the dollar, and towards upside. If this is the play, then you know what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But a lot of people are looking at these levels. So is this the play actually? This 5 minutes up here. 5 minutes on Binance. Let's see bigger time frames up here. The volume's still not that actually high. I might be overanalyzing the volume, I don't know. But, you know, obviously we missed the trade of the century. And right now, this is gonna be the bottom for the 2023. And the next time we come to, you know, 24-2 is gonna be in 2024 on a Black Swan event or something like that. We missed generational bottom on a 5-second chart. Imagine that. No, but the price is not moving that fast. The price is not moving that fast. It is moving, but not that fast. So there could still be hopium for a pullback down, but you know, the more it goes up, the worse it gets. Seeing this all the way up here, let's see. Maybe something like this up here. Yeah, if this is the case, then this is definitely gonna break down. Like expanding musical instrument towards the upside right now, you know, right now it's hugging this bottom part up here and it's gonna break down and we're gonna release. It's okay guys, we're gonna have another chance. Okay. You can watch the chart up here and the volume. I think it needs to go a little bit lower down here. Get everybody wrecked. Let's take 5-minute break. guys, let me show you something. So you can see what a liquidity grab looks like. I think I posted on Twitter a long time ago, so let me find that. And then you're gonna understand what we are looking for. It's not the same on small time frames, of course, but we gotta go back in time. Wait. It was an image, so you can just go and media and look for it. It's a long time ago. We gotta go back 6 to 9 months back. I'm gonna show you what a liquidity grab looks like. It's October. More back. Let me show you. I post a lot of charts on my Twitter. You should follow me on Twitter if you're not following me on Twitter already. This is 30k, so it's above here. This 19k. Huh. June. This around 28k. It's gotta be up here. This at 19k. Okay. Did I post it on the chart over here? Maybe I didn't post on Twitter. Maybe I post somewhere in the chat. Wow, there's a lot of photos in the chat. How do we go? February 2020. Okay, we gotta go back. Can we search for date? Okay, this is gonna take a while. Is there a way to? Look at me, Bitcoin is going to 10k. What's this? Profit blue, 10k. Okay, we gotta do it like this, but it's gonna take a while. I think I posted on January. Okay, we are already 1 month, back, so it's gonna take a little while, but we're gonna find it, guys. We're gonna find it. We know exact date when that happened. Okay, we are back in December. Only 6 more months back, and we're gonna find it. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh man. I posted it somewhere. I remember that very, very vividly because I was like, look at this, guys. I just don't know, remember whether that was on Twitter or maybe it was in the video or somewhere or something like that. Maybe it was on the live stream. We have a live streams from that date, so there's that. We do post a lot of charts. Yeah, we post a lot of charts in the chat, guys. Every single day, charts. This is the beauty of our Telegram, man. We always post stuff, lines all over the place. My finger is hurting already. Just do like this. Okay, here somewhere. What was the exact date? That was June 18, 17. June 14th to 19th. June 14th to 19th. This is July. A little bit more back. There we go, June. Let me see up here. Let me see. Can you make this bigger? No, I just... June 18th. I know what chart looks like. I remember it very well. Look at these wings. What is this? This is 23k. Are we only at 23k? $24k. Did I miss something? 20, 17k, 18k down here. Friday, 17th June. 17th June. June. 13, 14, 17th June. Oh, wait, let me pull this on the other side up here so I can search by. How do I search by, you know? I can see. No, I can't find it. I don't know what it is. And we cannot actually go back to that time. So how do we do this? How do we do this? Did we fall through that thing down here? No, not quite yet. Soon. So we got a little bit more time. But how do I find that thing on here? November 2nd. October. July 16th. There is only this volume down here where I'm hitting this bottom down here, right? But maybe it was on live stream. Yeah, let's check out all the tweets. Maybe I put a link, something like that. I don't know. February 1st, January. Let's look at it. No, I don't know what it is. I remember I posted. Maybe I have it on my PC. Just a second, guys. It was such a good. Maybe I showed on the live stream. Maybe I showed on the live stream. Two months ago, that's like 6 months ago plus. Don't panic. 7-8 months ago. Here you go. What date was this over here? June 29th. June 20th. Down here. June 15th. Down here. You see this move down here? This is between 9 AM and 12 AM. This move down here. How this is one day before that. This 15, one day before Pavel speaking. Why am I having this? You can see up here. June 15th. Am I missing something? It's June or July? Am I looking at the wrong date? June 12th. July 14th. But still over here 20k. June 14, 2022. June 18, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. June 18 is done. Let me see 1 hour. It could have been around June 20, 13th. 13 June on this move down here because there was a lot of volume up here. June 13th. Can we do see 5 minute time frame? Maybe I'll see it if I see 5 minute time frame. Let's go to June 13th. Go. Can you go that much back? Last available December. Okay, let's go 15 minute time frame. Let's go to the same place. July. Okay, that'll be 30 minutes time frame. Going to mini dump. July 13, here we go. There was a lot of buying up here, but this doesn't seem to be. It could have been this move down here in June. You cannot see it. I've been watching this on 1 second time frame. I've used a lot of time now to look for something that doesn't exist. Finally a face. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, guys. Community post community stuff. I don't know what it is. How could it was such a 16, 12. July. Remember that, come on, do something. No, not that. Goes down. 16, 14, 13. So you guys are so close. What is on this one? Okay, let's try. Let's try. Let's try. There you go. Can I make this bigger? I cannot make this bigger. 7. I'm on the right age, right? June 13th. And this is old. How can these images be from 24K? This is Bitcoin from 24K. How can this be 24K? What I say? I'm searching for that 1 second chart of liquidity grab at the bottom of the capitulation phase. The moves was so huge, and I posted for everybody to see that because I have 1 second chart, so I was seeing that live. It was such an insane move. It was like 10 I don't know if it was 10 or 20% up. I think it was 10% up and down every single second. Every single second. So if you had anything like 10x or something like that, long or short, both buying, selling, immediately liquidated. It was such an insane move. Just search for screenshot. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. Okay, let's give up for searching. We just lost the move. Did we lose the move? I was searching so much. We lost the move. Did we lose the move? Yeah, it looks like we lost the move. Let's see up here. 5 minute time frame. Yeah, it looks like we did that. But no, I mean this dump up here. I think it's gonna go lower. It doesn't seem that strong. It's doing the same move that it did on the 5 second chart over here. No, it's doing a 1 minute chart. I don't believe it. But anyways, guys, I did not find the image, but what happened up here, I can explain to you. So maybe it's gonna be almost the same. So, you guys might not remember, but I remember it very well. Now, when you're coming down here to the bottom, right, into this capitulation phase, this might have been just Sunday, June. Either one of these moves towards downside, either this one or this one or this one, maybe even here. I don't know. I think it's one of these three. It's either around June 15th or 17th June. So what happened up here, we had this, I think it was this move up here, and where we had this huge liquidity grab. So if you had zoomed, if you could zoom in here right now, you can actually not do that, but if you could zoom in here on 1 second chart, what you would see is a 1 second chart moving like this: down, up, down, up, down, up, down, for I don't know how long, but this was just a couple of seconds. It was going for I don't know, a minute's time or something like that. And these moves up here were like 10% moves. This 50%, 50%, but they were like 10% moves. Every single move up down was 10% move. Right up here, I don't know for how long this actually went on, but you could see it on 1 second chart, and these were insane moves. Imagine 10% moves on 1 second chart, up down, up down, up down, up down. so fast. And I said like these are bots, you know, doing this liquidity grab or whatever they are doing. It was such an interesting, you know, image to look at, because, you know, you don't see this every day. Like the moves were huge moves on 1 second chart, up down, up down, up down, during this, you know, final move towards the downside over here. And then, you know, chilled down a little bit. There was other liquidity grabs and stuff like that. But when you see that, you understand why I'm looking at looking for some kind of volume, some kind of liquidity grab. Oftentimes when you look at these 5-minute time frames, and you know there will be some kind of bottom somewhere. Let me just show you up here. Oftentimes you know there will be some kind of bottom somewhere, right? And what you're looking for is this, you know, volume candles up here, right? But oftentimes you'll see the bigger volume candle breaking support and doing this zigzag pattern up here, inside the candle, up down, up down, up down, very fast, and then it starts moving into other direction. And that mechanism of, you know, when the price drops down and it starts going up down, not sideways, but on the same candle, you see it like, you know, like it's picking up something. You know that area right there is some kind of liquidity grab area, right? And the reason I want to show you the image on 1 second chart from the bottom is actually just because you will understand how these 10% moves can actually happen. It goes down, because there's so much selling in that area. They're just picking up everything, right? It pushes back down, people sell and it buys up, and then it pushes back down, people, you know, people get scared, it's sell and buy up, and it does this every single second, if not milliseconds, but you can only see second charts, like 10% moves a second, if not more. Like it's insane how much it can actually grab, you know, liquidity on the downside. And when you see that same type of move over here on the small time frames, when you see, you know, this candle start doing the zigzag pattern, up down, you know that is exactly the same mechanism that is doing that it did on the big capitulation phase. Oftentimes that's like, okay, we picked up whatever we was supposed to pick up and we're going up right now. So is this enough, guys? I don't know if this is enough, but it's past 11 o'clock and I think I want to get some sleep, so, you know, we can trade tomorrow. And right now it's, you know, way too scary to go short. Way too scary to go short. Of course, we hit the bottom of that line. So we'll see. What is Twitter saying? Following the plan at particularly high conviction, but where to go? And I don't get it how people can do leverage trades and have this much, you know, room to go down. This on 4-hourly time frame, so this is huge. By the way, I think I saw Binance was actually looking quite nice as well. But this is huge move. So this is like spot buying or something like that. Know the bottoms and show the tops of this. Bitcoin transaction count momentum reaches highest level of 2 years. Largest breakdown. Recovery in transfer count momentum. Demand for inscription rate has inspired a large wave of transaction activity. Yeah, so current value 1.40. No clue recovery interest. No clue what that means, but it's good. Multi-month chart, very big signal flashing. Tyler is such a funny guy. He does these, you know, look at this pattern, and, you know, he shows this pattern over here, but it's exactly the same pattern. Bullish slurping GURP times 2, and then he has, you know, candles after that. He has done, you know, a bunch of these. Coinbase coin reports net loss of 2.62 billion. Won't like to work there. And this guy scalps a lot, Phil Cone. He scalps all the time, and he's actually quite profitable as well. But he uses Elliott Way, so I don't like watching it that much. And he doesn't have actually, you know, track record of what he's doing. You tweeted 61,000 views before I comment. Whatever. This thing up here looks like it might do this, you know, pump, but it looks like it might break down. I don't know, should we wait, guys? This move is still in a strong downtrend over here. Although this downtrend up here got broken up here. So right now it's doing this explosive pattern up here where it breaks up, maybe. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay guys, let's end it there. We're gonna do trading tomorrow when we wake up, probably. Something like that, Bitcoin daily and stuff like that. Maybe Bitcoin will go about 25k for once. I'll see you around, guys. Bye bye.